Wait a minute. Back out. Hang on. Where's the saddle? Do we have... What if we... Oh my goodness! Look at... I wonder if... Wouldn't that be messed up? If like, oh yeah, all you had to do is put this thing in there and you'll be fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have all that pain and heartache y'all went through. Probably have used that. And we are back to the Forbidden Mountain, as promised, that I would come back and finish the finishing touches. I just can't get over how good that looks. Anyway, let's set our theme to this bridge. To our Dusty Crophopper. And what I'm going to do is, I mean, if you like something like that, keep it. The holes there. I don't know. I think I had too many. I mean, let's put one of them in and leave it at that. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, you see these mountains, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I did mention it before, and I couldn't remember the name, but it's, right now I'm drawing a blank again. So, hang on, I'll tell you. It's toy box terrain, and that looks good for a mountain. For the floor, though, you know how I have it as, that customized, oh, I can't even think of what it is. It's, hang on. I'm trying to concentrate here. Many of you don't know I live in an RV park, and today just seems like the day that the entire park's septic system blew up. So the smell is permeating the RV, and apparently I'm the only one that doesn't like the smell. It's gross. Yeah, it was retro video game. Of course, is different, but I mounted it. But I'm going to change the floor all to buried treasure, so it matches the cliffside. And I think I'm going to get rid of the thorn. I know I'm getting rid of the thorn bushes. The good thing, you know what? Now that sticks out like a sore thumb. The mountains do. Scratching my head now. Alright, I might remove all the mountains. And put them in as new. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Hopefully, the boundary box... Oh, it disappeared? No. I'm just going to get rid of all the mountains. So apparently there's no... What did I do? Customize this one? I know I customized the one in the back. You know, built from scratch, but... Perhaps I did that one too. I don't know. I don't remember. But I'm going to get rid of all this, all the trees, and see what happens. Of course, they're going to be put in a different order, but that's okay. Alright, so yeah, might as well just get everything out, because it's going to be easier to put down new, I think. And to see what it looks like. And hopefully it doesn't crash. And in putting them back down, either way, whether I keep Toy Box Terrain and this modded one right here, like I said before, you can use Victor's Experiments, and I mean, it'll look semi-okay. But I'm going to get rid of these ledges. I mean, all of them. I mean, it looks dumb. It just... have some of them, but don't have a lot of them. You know what I mean? Don't make... There's just too many. All right, this was the custom... Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to nix it all. Nix. And I am not going to waste the time waiting for YouTube. People don't realize that it takes YouTube... Maybe some people... Well, some people do. I mean, I can't give you an absolute everybody. But some people don't realize that just the push of a button. So I don't have high-speed internet. I mean, it's faster than dial-up, but I'm using my phone's hotspot, which is severely throttled. So it takes a long time for a video to upload. And before I moved out of New York, I had decent upload speeds. And now it's... You know, it's funny. When you call Verizon, it's really not funny. When you call Verizon with an issue, they give you the runaround because they don't know what to say, because they don't know what's going on. I'm having controller issues. I guess I need a better controller. It's weird. I think it has something to do with the connectivity, though. Something to do with Steam. Because every now and again, when I was playing Dead Cells, it would just all of a sudden stop working. And it's not... I don't know if you've ever played Dead Cells. It's not a fun... it's not an easy ride. You get ganged up, and all of a sudden your controller stops working, and you're dead in 2 seconds. And then you have to start over again. It's like permadeath. Almost. Anyway. What was I saying? Regardless. Oh, yeah, so it takes a long time to get videos uploaded. So when I cut things out, it's so I can get it uploaded, and it's like stuff like this. If you don't know how to go through and delete stuff, what are you doing? So, and I've already gone through putting these techniques down, so it doesn't matter where you put them as long as you put them. Now, when it comes to building a castle or like a mountain like this, yes, you need to know where to put these things because it's very important. But these, you can put these wherever you want as long as they fit. The only thing that you want to make sure you do is the mountain pieces go along the edge, providing you don't run out of space, memory-wise. Somebody sent me a question. I did what you said, and it didn't work. Or they didn't say it like that. They said, such and such message come up. What did I do wrong? It's like, I don't know. I need specifics, and even then, I can't guarantee I'm going to have an answer. But just because it doesn't work for some person, I mean, you could have missed something. I mean, that's happened to me too. I mean, that person could have missed a particular step. It's a common thing. There's a lot of steps in these. That's why I say don't make these things your first project. But there's a lot of steps, and it's possible it could be user error. Don't get offended. You watch me build things, and there's a lot of user error. Or it could be maybe your system's not compatible. I don't know. But that's not to say that it doesn't work at all. Of course it does work. Because you see me do it. And I'm not hiding anything. I'm not the game developer. I had no part in making Disney Infinity. If I did, I wouldn't be living in an RV park. I had no part in that. Alright, let's get our floor. Oh, not done with the mountains. So that's why I cut things out when I do. So I just feel like you need to know that. Yeah, because these builds take a long time. They take a long time to figure out what you're going to do to begin with. And then it takes a long time to build it. It's not like Minecraft where you can... I just seen this guy building Bloodborne in Minecraft, and he technically wasn't using what I thought was the Minecraft engine. He was using an external program. So I'm guessing there's a Minecraft plugin for 3D programs. Oh my goodness! You see what I almost did, or almost just went ahead and made myself public enemy number 1. Because I remember I used the merge, the trigger areas to merge all that. Yeah, that would have made a headache and a half. So there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of building, a lot of time involved, as anybody knows. And some people, that's why they don't even build. They're like, give me the file. Give me the file. And you can. I mean, I could upload these, my toy boxes for Steam users. Listen. There's a way to do it. The only thing is, you got to make sure you do it right. Because the reason I haven't tested it out with anybody is because if somebody does the wrong thing, the next thing I know, I'm getting bombarded with messages telling me how I messed their system up. And that's why I don't do that. I hesitated to release the customs for Drax when I did Kratos in Maleficent's Dragon, but I did anyway. And Deadpool's, I haven't put that up. But thing is, the links are only in like one video, so you'd have to go and find those videos and read the comments. But I hesitated because I wanted to make sure nobody was going to mess it up, their own system up, and then blame me. It's not to say that I think that people aren't capable of doing that, because I know y'all are. I just know some people just don't pay attention to what they're doing and think everything's easy. But that's probably me just thinking the worst for everything, right? I know I changed this over here, didn't I? I probably didn't push it fast enough. Or it's not catching up. Huh. I thought it was supposed to flash. Oh, maybe that's only when you set it. Yeah, so I try very hard not to be that guy. If I do that... Yeah, I thought it glowed when you... It must be because there's the memory. I'm not experiencing any other thing except that, but... Another thing to take... Well, yeah. So, I don't want to be condescending towards anybody. And I don't want to be that guy that says I'm not going to tell you anything because I don't think anybody's capable of my level of expertise, because my level of expertise isn't that great. So I just want you to know that. And I'm just thinking out. I'm thinking with my actions here while I'm talking. No, I'm not going to put that there. I was just looking at it. So hopefully I'm not rambling too much. Where is that set? It's not under buildings. I thought it was under Game Maker. Yeah, it's under game time. It's not a game though. See, that's not a game. So if that's there, then the other one should be there, right? That's a game. Shout out to anybody that's ever used these for a game. That's their version of tutorials when they gave us this. Here's the template. Figure it out for yourself. So it's not in there. Yeah, so my biggest thing is not thinking I'm greater than anybody. It's just trying to avoid those that don't pay attention and you know, and are disrespectful. I guess I really shouldn't be that way. Now is this? Yeah, that's. Yeah, so we're just using these. And I'm just gonna. I mean, you can line them up in the middle, but for purposes of everything else, I'm just lining them up to the right of each block. Here I am said I was going to cut this stuff out, but I'm just rambling. And at the end, I'm just going to put them at the end. Like that. You can do it however you want. I guess I didn't realize that these mountains had a chunk taken out of the bottom. You know why I didn't realize it? Because this isn't the same mountain. That's the one I used. Huh. Well, either way, we're gonna do. I think maybe there'll be less surgery to do on these ones because the ledges are. There's less ledges. Less ledges. Alright, so we don't want one there. Unless we hook these two together like that. And I'm not going to do that. Alright, so now we don't want snow on the mountain peak. So bye mountain peak. Oh, I didn't want to take the whole mountain away. Just the... I shouldn't have said by my mountain. I should have said bye mountain peak. Hello new mountain peak. Was it? I think that's the Everly Brothers. Yeah, so you just got to get in there with your surgical tools and. I'm just going to use the same mountain top. And it probably will turn out that toy box terrain is the best way to go. And I might end up redoing this again. So if I do, well, we'll find out in post. Right? We'll find out when we're done. And then I'll rip it all apart and rebuild it. Because why not? But it's the same texture as what the castle's set on. So, you know, it's what's weird. I really feel like something like this should be like a 3-hour live stream. But back to internet, I don't have the speed. And one of the most frustrating things I think would be for live streaming is to have it work for a couple hours and then to stop instead of not working from the get-go to begin with. I mean, I have internet. I need the internet to work, and I think I'm being ripped off because there's two different speeds. There's the super fast and then the basic. And I have the super fast. The problem is when the super fast runs out, and I haven't had it run out on me in 2 months, but you can just download, and if I watch YouTube with my phone, I'm safe. But if I watch YouTube on my computer via the hotspot, it sucks all the usage out. So I end up going over my limit, and that was just not smart. What just happened? So now here's the thing. When I go over my limit, the throttle speed, which it says it is sometimes it's faster than what it was when before the limit ran out. And that's why I think sometimes I'm getting ripped off. Alright, so we want to get rid of all these canyon pieces and these ledges. Maybe not all of them. I mean, we can leave that. What is this part anyway? Corner ledge, okay. But definitely, we don't need all of this. And that's... Alright, this is the Middle Mountain Ridge. Now, alternatively, I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to put this one here. I want to show you this. Go back to terrain, right? Now we go to Rocky, and I mentioned this in the last episode. We have the canyon walls, which would make that easy because then I can just shove at least one of those in there. The only thing is with these, with the ones from Rocky terrain, right? You now have a lip, which is not that big of a deal. It is not that big of a deal. It actually gives it some more depth. Because I'm lining up the bottom, right? So where are the other ones at? I believe, let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Nope, they must both be under Rocky. They are, okay. Yeah, they're both under Rocky. So keep that in mind. Maybe you didn't know that. Wait a minute. Hang on, I just steered you wrong because I just put the same piece up. Alright, hang on. Here's the yeah, they are both under Rocky. Okay, so here's the other one. But it's funny, I just went and got the same piece again. So if you line them up with the back, you're going to see a difference in the front. But if you line it up with the front, the difference is going to be in the back, but it's just not going to make a difference, at least if it's in the bottom. Now, what if I do it with, what was that piece? Was that a canyon or... It's a Middle Mountain Ledge. And this is the canyon piece, correct? So if I put the canyon wall in there, it's not going to be that big of a deal. As a matter of fact, if I did it and didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't have known. Now, boy, do I want to go through and take all these bottom pieces off because it looks like somebody took a bite out of it, and replace them all with either this one. What, I can't get a hold of that? Apparently not. Either the mountain corner ridge or the see, I don't want to even use that one. There's one called Craggy Mountain Corner. So there's other corners that are not even in the same row, and they're not even in the same category, I should say. Yeah, here. See the difference? And now you're going to do that for every single one. They still look like pyramids, and I still don't like that. But I don't know any other way. But I thought that would change it. It still looks like a pyramid. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is put in smaller ones. The same way I did before. I may or may not leave this in. But we want this. I want the saddles. I must have made these different. Did you see that? You need the mountain middle if you're going to do it like this. Yeah, I don't think I did this the same last time. As a matter of fact, I didn't. I must have used the middle pieces to make them bigger, but... Welcome back, everybody, to address the floor. I said I was going to switch to mountain corner slope. Desert. Now, that's what I use. Apparently, but you see that? It's not even in the same line. Like, nowhere on that ribbon is the saddle. And it was the mountain corner slope that I used. This is why it's good to document everything in your last builds. It's so messed up where you can know something like right off the bat, like one day, and then like the next day you're like, I don't know. It's like helping somebody fix their car, and like then you don't know how to fix your own, I guess. I don't know. Is it like that? Maybe. Alright, let's find that mountain slope. I guess we could use the craggy corner. Oh, I guess they're not that far apart. Alright, we'll fix that. Come on, Thor, you can do it. Record. Clear. Clear. Okay, might as well put the other ones down before I play that back. By the way, did we get that in there without any problem? Why and how? Remember last time? Why didn't I just back that up? Huh. Me not know. How do I get out if I can't fly? Game over. Imagine if you had a athletic jump. You could probably wind up over here and get yourself in a rut. That's your own fault. You knew better than to mess around with the physics of Disney Infinity. Alright, so... Oh, I still gotta play that one back, huh? Aye, Captain! You still have to play that one back. Do. Let's not do that again. Still gonna do that. Regardless if we want to or not. Uh-oh! I really don't want to monkey around with this. Unless this isn't... Does this have secrets? Nope, doesn't look like there's secrets there. But I'm gonna not do that though. Just in case there are secrets. What kind of secrets? Secrets that would cause me to jump up and down and spit jelly beans out of my mouth. Alright, let's find that one replayer before I forget. No! No! And no! Goodbye. Help! I'm stuck! Hey, I'm stuck again! Alright. No, you're not. Stop playing around, Thor. Replayer. Alright, let me find where I need it. Because I'm out of place here. Alright. No, I didn't want to go over that far. Whee. By the way, the hitbox damage for that is garbage. That should be an AoE area of effect, and I tried modding his jump slam attack, and I was very, very much unsuccessful. That should be a powerful attack, and it is not. I mean, it is if you land like directly on a bad guy, but guess what? If he has a gun like a cowboy, you're toast. He's gonna knock you out of it. Anyway, clear. And now let me put these in. That's redundant. All right, so small mountaintop peak. Small mountain top. What is wrong with you? You differentiated them by calling them the same thing. Aw, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! Two stupid dogs. Play. Do. Goodbye. Alright, now where are we gonna... Oh, we gotta put more down here. Uh-oh. Alright. Record. Clear. Play. And let's put our top on. Playback. Goodbye. All right. I guess we'll fill in here maybe. This better work. This had better work. I don't think we have any issues with these. I don't think there's any merged pieces over here. Hooray for auto-saving. Clear. All right, let's put the tops on. Oh no! What are we gonna do now? Clear. Does it need that? I think it probably does, that one corner. Just in case. Right there. And clear. And put them all in. Oh, that one's backwards. And play that back. Alright, and get it out of there. Alright. How much more of this do we have to do? Oh no, we have to cover this whole landscape with pointy mountains. I wish there was an easier way. What I really don't want is them to be uniform. And right now it just looks like, oh, it's just a repeating pattern. And they're supposed to be really in different spots. So I'm curious now, can we make one that's a little bit bigger than the other ones? Let's try it out. So normally they're that big, so I want to just go up one. And do like that. And then we have to fill in the middle there. One, two, three, four, and then the top. Now that is a mountain. All right, so where else can we put that size? Where can we fit that in here? One. About right there, so we're gonna have to replay the corners on those. Record. That one. And I'm going to get rid of that one and put this one in there. Or how about a crabby? How about that one too? Clear, craggy. Clear. Alright. I think I'm going to have to move this out of the way. Alright, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6, right? Correct. Nope. Yep. And tops. And play those pieces back, and they should be there. Correct. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put new pieces in. Two, three. Now keep in mind you can substitute 3 of those with that other one. If you can remember where it is. Actually, it's 2 of them. So it might be beneficial, it might not be beneficial. It depends on draw calls versus repetitive same pieces. So, I mean, really, it comes down to draw calls. I mean, sometimes it's vertices, and then other times it's draw. I don't know what one holds more weight over other ones. Is it draw calls or is it vertices? The world may never know. It's like Mr. Owl. And you know what? And that's one of those things that may never come up ever again. You know why? Because Unreal Engine 5 and new technology and those things probably aren't even a bother anymore. I don't know. I haven't monkeyed with UE5. I don't have a year to learn it. Well, maybe it wouldn't take a year. Maybe a lot of it's the same format as UE4. But still, Blender, it's 2 weeks to learn the setup for Blender. Blender is the other program that I was using with Unreal Engine 4 in my time away from YouTube. Well, the first part of my time away from YouTube. Before the virus. Before we all got blindsided by politics and anyway. So I was learning Unreal Engine 4 and Blender, and I got quite good at it. Some of you seen my other channel where I was posting some things at the time, and I think the hardest one was Blender, and I stayed with an older version of Blender because they update every year about, right? So I was like 2 versions. I think I'm 3 versions behind now, if I were to go back. But they have you customize the interface to what you're used to. So since I was using Unreal Engine 4, I wanted it all, I wanted it to be similar. So I customized it. So anyway, I didn't want to have to go through and learn how to recustomize the user interface. Anyway, that's a stupid, poor reason for anything, but it's the reason I chose to pick, so I pick it. That's my reason, and I'm staying. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So another thing you can do, if you want, if you get them turned right, you can just make smaller, teeny mountains like that, if you want, to fill in some of the space. Don't go too carried away if you're going to push your toy box to the limit. If anything, make it smaller. And there is a way to make the castle smaller. And maybe one day I will do that after I figured out that we can just use octagona. We can use octagona. We can use octagon-shaped towers. So I might be able to scale that down a half. But why would you want to do that? Then you can't go in the courtyard. I mean, it's not to scale. This is not to scale. At least one of these towers has her entire court. And we don't know how that's laid out because, well, the artist didn't really pay any attention to uniformity between the exterior of the castle and the interior. It's something that animators just did. It looks cool. That's why if you really analyze it, the layout changes. And I went over that a couple videos ago. Anyway, we need, I guess, some more here. Can we get some saddles? And can we do saddles on top of saddles? I don't think we can. I think that would not be... You'd have to be able to. Where's the saddle? I'm in the wrong spot. Let me just... Can I grab that one? Looks like I can. Now, if I go me just do that so I know it's definitely going to be the right height. And then let me get a craggy piece. And see. Well, let me do this first. That's too close to the... No, it's going to be too close to the ramp. I got to move these. If I'm going to try to do what I'm trying to do. I don't want to make these offset. I want to make these even. One block even, you know, so I don't have to worry about going through if I ever wanted to put something in there and say, oh, I need a half block, and then there are no half blocks in case you haven't noticed that. Yeah, I think no more over here. Alright, let's see if we're good here. Now let me find the craggy corner. And let's see. Go down and out. What happens? We might have a problem here. This might not be a good idea. Looks good on paper, but it might not be good in real life. Depends. And nope. I mean, so far it's working. So far it's working. Oh, look at what we got there. Oh, we're going to need a replayer. All right, so for one part, we're going to need a replayer. So far. Down, over, over. Hey, I'm just curious. Did anybody ever have that friend or acquaintance when you're growing up that would shout out when you did something that you shouldn't have, and just like said, "I'm telling," and just like do that? It was dumb, but people, I don't know. I had people that would do that, and because it became a thing, I would do it. It's like, uh-oh, I'm telling. So why do you even, like, say that? But it's a kid thing, but where do kids get that from? Maybe it was just me and the weirdos that I was around when I was growing up. Look at it. Look at Eddie, look at. Wait a minute. Back out. Hang on. Where's the saddle? Do we have... What if we... Oh my goodness! Look at... I wonder if... I don't think that would have worked. Wouldn't that be messed up? It's like, oh yeah, all you had to do is put this thing in there and you'll be fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have all that pain and heartache y'all went through. probably have used that. Maybe. I mean, but I made that statement. They don't have those pieces in the toy box. Here they are, man. Yeah. So, if you haven't tried this yet, and you're still, not far away, in your build, see if those. I mean, it blends in pretty nice. And there's two. There's a small one and a longer one. Yeah, I'm thinking that probably would work. So look at this. Drop it down, out. Oh my goodness. You have got to be kidding me. Well, you learn something new every day. Well, still looks cool. I mean, with the same piece repeated over and over, I mean, maybe it's less draw calls? Perhaps? Now I gotta find it so I can put it back in here. How are we going to do this? First of all, I got to be able to see. Now, this one might be, I don't know, it might work. Maybe two of them connecting. I'm not entirely sure in this instance right here, because we're gonna have some, yeah. So right here, we're gonna need replayers to get these to merge, but just the way things are. I mean, you don't even have to do it this way. I mean, you can just definitely, I don't want the canyons, I want the mountains. You can use single mountains. I was just trying something new, and I'm glad I did, because then I remembered that we had those outer slopes. So I'm gonna just do this. Both of the, oh, that's not gonna work. I mean, it will. I'll make it work, because I'm going to hit clear. Then I'm going to go through this side like this. Put two of those there. And I'm going to hit clear. Clear. Did I? Oh, I didn't have that on record. Now I'm going to hit clear, and then the last two I probably don't need that on record. Just going to stick those in there like that. So now all 6 of those pieces are going to be merged right in there. And of course, the camera does not like that. What he's trying to do is fall through there. But there's the floor there, so he can't fall through the floor. But that's when you take a scalable barrier block from the toys, from the platform section of the game toys, and just scale it so you don't go down that crack because of things. Looks like we're gonna have to do this too many times. Alright, let me look at it. Let me back up. Is there going to be a payoff to this, or am I going to just rip this apart and put individual mountains down? So I'm gonna have to do this like 1,000 times. Well, might as well do it, right? Might as well get it done. Lots of merging. Hindsight. What would I do different? Not this. Stick to individual pieces. I probably would have had them all done by now. I'm gonna stop that. I wanna at least get that in my selection. Alright, clear. And put the second one up there. Playback. Alright. Can we just get away with putting this in the middle then? Let me hit play and see what happens. I was right! Just like Brainy Smurf. Remember Brainy Smurf? Oh man, Brainy. I wanted to slap Brainy. Brainy, shut up! Papa Smurf always said. Shout outs if you ever had that friend. I don't think I did. I see more people as an adult that are like Brainy Smurf. Especially when you are around people that are very influential, either good or bad, because they always have their wannabes. So-and-so always says. Shut up. Can we get away with putting everyone in the middle? And just use 4? No. No, we can't. Only 2. Now, I'm going to stop this. I'm not going to clear it yet, because I'm not quite sure I remember which ones I put down. I think they're those. So let me put that here. Clear. Yep. Alright. Hit record and I'll put more down. I don't want the canyon wall. Alright, let me put that there. Grab it. And get its counterpart with a bump in the middle. Where am I? Clear. Playback. Alright, clear. One in the middle. Over on this side. Turn it around and up. That's right, can't do that without recording it and then clearing it out. And then the last one. That was a little weird dance that just did. Now I can play them all back. Alternatively, you know what we could do for... Oh, I'm stuck. You know what we can do? Could have done... We could have just stuck a block in there. Because, you know, why not? Let me just hit clear on that. Let's just see. Clear. Clear. Is it a 3x3? Yeah, it's 3. Yeah, let's do that. Because it's in the middle, it doesn't matter. Stick you in there like that. Hello. Hello, baby. Can we do this? No, we can't, so let's not. Let's not and say we did. Let's still not, and I won't lie and not say that we did. Alright, let's put these in. Hopefully we... no! We don't have... we don't have what? I don't know. What if... Can we do this? No, not Game Maker. Can we just put flat blocks in and cheat? For all the gaps? What do we get? No, it doesn't look right. It's too smooth. And that's not to say you can't have smooth things in real life, but it's a mountain. Not everything is smooth. Alright, let me refresh this. Put this somewhere where I'm going to be able to see. Let me get back to the right category here. Hit record. I don't know why I just did what I did. I went the wrong way. This is what we want. We want one there, one there, one there. Clear, record. One there. Clear. And then put the other one here. In the middle. Playback. No! I don't know what I'm doing. What happens if you put a bad guy down there? Or anybody, I don't care. An NPC. Probably... because there's no camera, you can't see what she's seeing. So I'm wondering if I'm really moving, or if it's just the camera. I can't... Oh, I just had it. There we go. Goodbye. I just thought she'd go like... Whoa! And we have this one over here. No! Not a fan of that song, if you can really call that a song. Record. I said record. Up. Put one there. Clear. Record. Don't turn around. Shoutouts to you if you remember Ace of Base. I don't see how you couldn't. The grocery stores are playing it now. At least Target does. It's so weird. How in the world... I went into a 7-Eleven the other day, and I'm trying to think what song was playing. It was Metallica. I remember that. It was off the Black Album. For you out there that don't know what the Black Album is, it wasn't called the Black Album. That was what we called it because it's all black. It was like a spoof on the Beatles' White Album that wasn't called the White Album. It's just what they called it because it was all white. So the Beatles' White Album was actually called The Beatles, and Metallica's Black Album was actually called Metallica. And no, it wasn't their first album. Metallica's first debut album, official album, was Kill 'Em All. They had a garage album that they had put out prior to that, but that wasn't official. Did I delete that already? I must have, because I put the peaks on. So I'll get rid of that, just because that's an eyesore. Eyesore. So that used to confuse me when, back in the day, when my friend told me the garage album that they'd put out, because they came out with something called Garage Days. If I'm not mistaken, it was called that. That was not the actual, or that was the name of the reissuance, if you will. But it was called No Life to Leather, which is the first. It's the opening line for Hit the Lights. Anyway, I used to be I wouldn't say I was a metalhead. I liked Metallica. I liked Megadeth. I mean, I still do. I mean, the ones that I listened to back then. Like, not a fan of new stuff. But anyway, that's about the extent of it. Because I tried to get into like harder stuff, but it was just too. It didn't make me. I felt yucky on the inside. Let's put it that way. It did not feel right. So, and I don't know. I listened to Testament a little bit. No, that's not a Christian band. A lot of the metal bands back in the 80s and 90s borrowed titles and that were religious titles. I don't know if they're trying to be funny or what they're trying to be, or I don't know. But I try not to analyze all that. I mean, unless they actually spell it out, and then I don't want to touch it. But anyway, how do we get on that topic? Oh, something about what is this piece? Oh, this is the flat piece. Yeah, I wouldn't even want that part in there. Actually, I'd want all of these to be craggy, and I'd want all of these to be pointy. If you remember my Starkiller base build, I used these for the Starkiller base. I don't know why you can't grab a hold of these particular corner pieces. In spark mode. Oh, I don't turn around. That's what I said. That's what got Ace of Base led to Metallica. How would that even be? How is this possible? You know it be true. No. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No. I hired him as a short order cook, and he quit. He is the one responsible for the poor quality of McDonald's. No! I have no idea where I'm going with this story. What is going on? Oh, the replayers messed with that. All right. You know the replayers down there when I was monkeying with the mountains? Yeah. Didn't break anything. It just crisscrossed with the logic. So now I have to close this all up. Well, let's close this. All right. Nope. I got to make sure they're in sync. That's open. All right. So this will get them to both close. Hopefully I'm not using any more replayers. All right. And I don't have to go back and fix that. I think we're almost done. I hope we're almost done. We still have like 5 more to do. All right. That is what I'm talking about. All right. So I don't want to do this. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but actually, I don't have a favorite. So let me go to Game Maker, down 3, find effects generator. That was pretty easy. And find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me find an on-off switch. I'm gonna need a locator too. More than one locator. Now keep this in mind. This, I probably should think twice about doing this. Making this entire toy box have fog on the bottom, I probably shouldn't do this. This is a bad idea. But watch this. All right, new logic connection on. Play looped. Play what? It's under fire. No, it's not. Escape. It's under smoke. Large area smoke. New logic connection off. Stop looping effects. New locator connection. Now, one of the things that you might not know is you can do multiple ones. Turn it on. Now, probably going to need more of these. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe. All of them are going to get connected. And all of them are going to get moved to different locations on the map. So we want them on surface level. So we're going to put them at surface level around the whole area of the toy box. Hopefully we don't need too many. But where we find gaps, well, maybe we'll fill them in. Let me check it first. Let me do this too. New logic connection on. Let me change this. At least for right now. Off. Back to pure white sky. So we're gonna need probably another one right here. Then we're gonna work down there. Grab you and put you over here. No, not there. Right here. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Come on. 5. All right. Let's test it out again. I see we need some over here. Oh, it's still there. I guess it just took a while for it to get going. There's 3 toy boxes that I want to try. Or not toy box. 3 sky domes I want to try. I did not intend for the planet to be right there. But I guess that's better than having nowhere the giant celestial head. So this is a no, even though that looks cool. It does look like we are on some sci-fi world. I suppose if I could somehow edit out the bugs. But we have that tower too. I think I might be able to edit out the bugs. But and we're facing the wrong way. I thought it was all the way around. Oh, it is all the way around. You just have to go up high enough. But guess what? Sci-fi background. And it's really a weird sci-fi background. So, nope. We are stuck with Sinister Syndrome's takeout chicken. So, back to here. Thor, you want to take us out? Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to give me a like before you click out. And also, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it now! And click the bell icon if you want to know what I'm up to before I even know what I'm up to, because it helps you see into the future. And I just made that up. Until next time, this is That Brown Bat reminding you to keep on building.
We'll just see what happens next time, won't we?